Hi there, welcome back. Today's topic is leadership and leading change, leading culture change, really getting people to see and think and act differently, behave differently. And I'm going to share a little bit from the book Agent of Change, Leading a Cultural Revolution. This is actually a business novel, an allegory, a story about how a man has to apply what he has learned from a consultant and from a teacher to actually get the results in his organization that he's looking for. I'll start with just a little bit from the introduction, and then we're going to listen in on a conversation that he has with this consultant. In the introduction, it says, then I met a man who changed all of this, a man who would become my mentor. It all began when I attended a workshop he offered in Boston. In the 2 days that followed, the man opened my mind. It didn't hit me right away. In fact, it took several months before I appreciated the wisdom in his words. But the seeds he planted inevitably took root, and the process of change began its course. The consultant was clearly an agent of change, a master of the process. And looking back, I now realize the source of his power. He did not tell me answers. He helped me discover truths. He did not force his point of view. He simply enriched mine. He did not seek to control me. Rather, he sought to empower me. In all of the courses and seminars I've ever attended, never have I gained so much as I have from this one man. And as you can probably guess, I am not an easy person to please. What follows is my story. Please welcome the agent of change. So we now go to chapter 1, a conversation between the two of them. Well, the first thing I would do is talk with some of the people on the front line, the man says. Why would you start there? Because if you're going to re-engineer your company to create a high-performance work environment, you better pay damn close attention to what your producers think. What about my management team? I ask, a little too loudly. Several heads turn at a nearby table. The small French cafe we selected for our rendezvous brews excellent coffee, but leaves little room for privacy. I drop my voice a few decibels. You're suggesting my managers aren't producers? You tell me, the man speaks with a serious but non-threatening tone. What exactly do they produce? I start to say something and then catch myself. Here I am thinking we're going to have a light conversation about some management training, and I end up getting grilled with profound philosophical inquiries. Try looking at it this way, the man suggests, holding up 5 fingers. Given I have the information, the training, the resources, the authority, and the accountability to perform my job, what do I need a boss for? Support, I suppose, I reply. And what else? Vision, direction, coordination, guidance, inspiration. I pause. Can we call that leadership? The man asks. Yeah, I'll buy that. Good. He leans forward in his chair. And can we agree that leadership is a service? Again, I offer my consent. So tell me, how do you measure the quality of this service? I start laughing. I suppose you have to ask the people who are using it. The man has an interesting way of making his point. He knew that I knew the answer. Besides, by first talking with the people on the front line, I get a better read on who in management is bullshitting me. The man smiles and sips his coffee. I begin wondering whether to trust this guy or make up some excuse to leave. But what if he's just testing me? Maybe he's trying to figure out how committed I am to the whole change process. Maybe he's the one prepared to walk away. Imagine that, a selective consultant. But what if the people on the front line don't have the information and training and resources and authority and accountability to perform their jobs? Wouldn't that mean that management has to... I stop. To what? Manage all of their problems for them? Or attempt to control them? Again, I start to say something but catch myself. That's exactly the problem we have now. Instead of preparing people to manage themselves, we're trying to manage everything for them. No wonder I feel like I'm aging prematurely. Maybe I'm the frickin' bottleneck. Remember something, Jack. When it comes to human relationships, control is nothing but an illusion. The man leans forward. Concentrate on commitment, not control. Well, of course, the story goes on, and Jack, the general manager, learns to apply the many lessons taught by this consultant and to inspire incredible culture change and really lead by example in this organization that he belongs to. So stop and ask yourself that. Do you tend to focus more on controlling people and things and matters, or do you seek commitment? Are you trying to get control from the head and agreement from the head, or loyalty and commitment from the heart? There's a significant difference. Great leaders gain great commitment. And that's my tip for today. God bless you.